So I just experienced something sort of nerve-wracking almost a week ago since this video making. Only told a few of my friends about this, and well, I learned from my mistake. So it was a Friday night, 7 o'clock, but I mean, it was still pretty bright out. I was planning to walk to my grandparents' house, which is only a street away from this corner block, which leads into the busy city, but which is still pretty small. I'm walking and these three young looking men, like 18, 19, 20, 21, are staying out in the streets by a construction site. And apparently construction sites are dangerous, especially at night, because jeez, my throat. Because apparently people like steal equipment from there. Now I know that, but I didn't. Once I crossed to the other side of the street, because I was actually coming from their side, but I had to cross because my grandparents' house is on the opposite side. And once they spotted me, they got right into their truck, their white truck. Like, what the hell? I didn't think anything of it, as I tried to make myself look busy on my phone and kept walking normally. So they're in their truck across the street from me, and one of the men yelled to me, "Hey, do you need a ride?" And I dismissed him by saying no thank you and just kept walking, but he keeps yelling stuff at me, but I didn't make out what he was saying since he was far away. So I keep walking and occasionally turning my head around because, well, I'm now kind of paranoid, and I still don't think too much of it, okay? I don't know why, but till I reached a crosswalk. Keep in mind, I'm closer to my grandparents now instead of like the store, so I don't know. I didn't know if it was the right time to turn and like go into a store because I was still been close to them, and I wasn't looking behind me for a while, so I thought they would drive away, and well, I was wrong. They do a U-turn apparently and start to drive after me. I really didn't know what to do. I didn't want to call the police because, well, I don't want to call 911 for no reason. I never called 911 ever in my life, so no, that's not gonna happen. and and I didn't want to get in trouble, so I was too far to go back to the store, and well, I'm kind of stuck in like the middle, I guess, so I decided to wait a bit until I look up from my phone, and I see the car behind me. I see the truck driving in my direction, and yeah, I was secretly panicking, but still want to look busy and normal, and didn't want them to get suspicious. Eventually, when I'm about 2 houses away from my grandparents, these bastards park in front of the house that was 1 house away from me. So they parked, like, it was right next to my grandparents too. And so then I called my mother, but didn't want to say anything because they had their window rolled down completely, so didn't want them to hear me. And while I was passing his window, I called her, and like, I really didn't want him to hear me or be suspicious or anything, so because I thought he would just get out and like start attacking me or something. I don't know. My mom kept saying to me in the call, "Hello, are you there? And are you talking to anyone?" Because like I was kind of like mumbling, but like I wasn't really coherent because like I don't want him to hear me because he was like right next. And the man in the truck had a pen and paper out that I noticed, and once I reached my grandparents' house, my mom came out, and that's when he drove away. And the other, like, he then just drove away, and I kind of started to cry to my mom and told her what happened, how I was followed home, and yada yada yada. And my grandparents, my mom showed sympathy for me, and like now we're trying to look for his license plate occasionally so we can report him to the police. One thing I noticed while I was walking was a lady walking her dog as I passed her, and in the back of my mind, the solution I could have had was talking to her and have her pretend to be my mom in case the guys in the truck went after me and found me. And she seemed middle-aged and pretty nice, so it could have worked out, but I didn't think it was needed. For some reason, I kind of wish I went with that solution. It would have been interesting. Well, what's done but done, and be careful out there. Always travel in groups, never alone. See ya.